Thanks for joining us. The show brings you game one of a big four-game set. It's the Cleveland Guardians going up against the Chicago White Sox. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. We're in store for a major league debut in this one, Singy. It remains to be seen what kind of career he'll have, but here's step one, and there's a lot of hope and optimism around him. This organization thinks he can be an impact player.
And from what I've seen and heard from people that follow prospects really closely, I do too. We may not see him light the league on fire right from the start, as there's usually a learning curve, but I think he has the skill set to be successful at this level for a long time.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. So one out, nobody on. Now it's the rookie first baseman, King Savage. Hot shot to third. Throws to first in time.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first two innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Headed towards the corner. Butler towards the line. Makes the grab on the run. And all the runners are tagging. Applies the tag, and they get two. Double play. That ends the inning, but they do score a run here. One run, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. We're headed to the 5th. Guardians 4, and the White Sox 1. 2 on, 2 outs. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
0-1.
With the go-ahead run. At the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. 2 outs. On the ground, right side. Rogers throws to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. We're through 6 full. Guardians 4 and the White Sox 2. First and second, 1 out. So digging in, King Savage.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Base hit, that was smoked through the infield. And now 2 aboard. So up next for Chicago, Aaron Shunk. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Donovan should have this one. He makes the grab. Throw over to first. And they almost caught him, but he's back in time. And up next for Chicago, Edgar Caro. To the right side. And a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw in. He's safe. It's 6-3.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. And that's the 3rd out. Savage was solid in his MLB debut. Some really nice at-bats. Singled and knocked in a run.
Yeah, I totally agree.
Major league hit, a moment he'll remember forever. With that first one under his belt, he'll look to build on that success today. It's the Cleveland Guardians going up against the Chicago White Sox. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Michael Busch digs in for the Guardians.
Michael Busch.
One down. And now the first baseman, King Savage. Little chopper rolls foul. Peralta, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. Lee sizes this one up. And a couple of quick outs. One out, base is empty. Hit in the air, right field. Butler coming on. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that quickly, two away. Jung-Hoo Lee digs it.
The first baseman, number 7.
Changing speeds has this lineup completely off balance in this one. We've seen a lot of mistimed swings, and it's been a challenge for these hitters to get their rhythm right.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Drops into the glove, and that ends the inning. 7 innings complete. Savage with a less than great game in the loss.
Definitely didn't do much of anything for him in this one. I think he knows he's capable of more.
Savage. Ober back to work. That's to third. Ramirez. That's one out, the bottom of the second. Here's Jose Ramirez. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. And now the first baseman, King Savage. Ober back to work. That's towards center. Makes the grab, and there's one down. 2 outs, base is empty. And that is out of play. Looking to get the tying run on base. That one fouled off.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you've got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Kicks and deals. This one popped up. Swanson makes the play, and it's out number 3.
Terrific job in this game. He scattered 2 hits and pretty dominant. Efficient with his pitch count. Got himself all the way to the...
Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show has... So, runner at second, 2 down. Savage now at the plate.
After the loss yesterday afternoon where they really didn't ever get things going on offense, I think this is an important opportunity right here to pick up an early run.
0-2 now as he swings through. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Up the middle. Fires to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. The White Sox lead 1. And now the Royals will get their first shot in a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1. And a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Gavin Cross.
If he can get through this one, put up a 0, this will help in his outings to come.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Here comes the throw. It's off the mark, and he scores.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Got it. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. 1 run. King Savage steps to the plate for the White Sox. In the air, foul off first. Makes the grab, 1 down. Savage with a forgettable showing in this one. Singled and knocked in a run.
Well, I don't want to.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Finds its way through, base hit. In comes the first run of the game as the White Sox take the lead.
Picks himself up an RBI. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Takes it himself. He's out. That ends the inning. And they limit. Here's Ramon Laureano. 2 aboard, 2 outs.
King Savage.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Heading for the plate. Here comes the throw. It's off the mark and he scores. And a 2-1 ball game now. First and second, 2 outs. Brian Ramos steps to the plate for the White Sox. That's a base hit. Stop. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single. It's 3-1. So 2 on with 2 away. So up next for Chicago, Aaron Schunk. In the dirt, blocked. In there safely. 1 out, base is empty. First pitch swinging.
No ball, 1 strike.
Ripped into right field, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next for the White Sox,
Brian Ramos steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Ramos.
That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. Just missed. That one misses, and a count 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
At the belt and fires. That one's in there. It's 2-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Two outs. A swing and a soft liner. And it gets down, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Edgar Caro steps to the plate for the White Sox. Ground ball to the right side. He gets to it with a slide. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. Mission accomplished. So 2 down. Now at the plate, King Savage. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Mitchell makes the grab. And that is that. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. To the runner in scoring position. No out. All set for the start of the inning. And here's the first baseman, King Savage. Rue measures 6 feet 2 inches. He throws a curveball, a sinker, a changeup, a 4-seamer, and he works in a slider. Swing and a miss at 1 above the zone.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Now 1 out to right, Laureano. He's got it. 1 down. Savage with some solid production in the win. Collected 3 hits and drove in a pair of runs. Well, every team first baseman, King Savage.
Well, early in this ball game, down by 4 runs, you've got to try to get a run back and just look at taking at least 1 an inning. Before you know it, you'll be tied up.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Young makes the grab. 1 down.
Clearly ready to hit right there. First pitch of the inning hits a bullet, and it just is one of those bad luck ABs.
Savage swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
You know, Boog, you often think of sliders more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
0-1.
To third, Garcia. Fires over to first. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th. And here is King Savage. 0 for 3 in this one. Into the outfield, base hit. Coming home. The throw in. It's offline. The run comes in, and it's 8-3.
Now batting, designated hitter, Brian.
First and second, no outs. And next to hit for the Sox, Brian Ramos. And he grounds 1 to the right side. Witt for 1. Back to first, and that is a double play.
Now batting.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first, and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect. And right there,
Promising prospect, just about ready to go. And here's the first baseman, King Savage. Swing and a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
right there does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Brian Ramos steps to the plate for the White Sox. 0-1. Squirts away a little bit. Throw to second. Tag. Out at second.
Wow, what a great throw from his knees right there. You're not going to see that every day. Such a long throw from the...
Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. Francis back to work. Late on that fastball.
You know, these White Sox need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Savage swings through it for strike 1.
Don't come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
And that is out of play. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Got him swinging.
Pretty good strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner.
So runner at second, 2 down. Savage digs in now, 1 for 3. And there's a foul ball. With the tying run at the plate, here at the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. 0-2. This could end it.
Well, pretty clear to me. He's trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
The tying run at the plate. Gets a piece and stays alive. And the pitch. Got him! And that's the ball game. Savage with a forgettable showing in the loss. Had 1 hit against 3 strikeouts in this one.
Well, Berg, this is a game.
Play ball.